Today I am going to discuss about the social audit. It is an audit recognized in new areas of audit. Let us see the meaning of the social audit. The term social audit was used as far back as the 1950s. In a nutshell, it refers to the steps that are taken to ensure that the work done by the government is actually benefiting the people whom it is intended to benefit. It is based on the principle that the local governance should be carried out as much as possible with the consent and in complete understanding of the requirements of the people concerned. It is a process and not an event. Thus, social audit is nothing but understanding, measuring, reporting, and most importantly, improving the efficiency and effectiveness of the local governance. India, being a social welfare state, several programs and policies are implemented for the benefit of people. Some policies are common to all and some are special that are meant to benefit the weaker sections of the society. To implement all such policies, funds are drawn from the state exchequer. The social control over the withdrawal and usage of this fund is called social audit. In order to conduct this social audit, the basis of social audit is the main reason for the push for social audit is the huge disconnect between what the people need, what the government thinks it needs, and what is actually done. This lack of communication is represented by the following diagram in figure. Objectives of social audit. The next topic of the social audit is objectives of the social audit. The very first one is accurate identification of requirements. This is what they need, the social audit. It's an objective of the social audit. The second point is prioritization of developmental activities as per requirements. Proper utilization of funds. Third point is the proper utilization of funds. The fourth one is conformity of the developmental activity with the stated goals. And the last and the fifth point is the quality of service. These are all the objectives of the social audit. Then benefits of the social audit. The very first point of the benefit of the social audit is involvement of people in developmental activities ensures that money is spent where is it actually needed. The second point is reduction of wastages. And the third point is reduction in corruption. Awareness among people promotes integrity and a sense of community among the people, improves the standard of governance. These are the benefits of social audit, and let's see the implementation of social audit, how it is implement in the society. The very first point of implementation of the social audit is empowerment of people. Social audit is most effective when the actual beneficiaries of an activity are involved in it. However, people can only get involved in the process when they are given appropriate authority and rights. To this end, the 73rd Amendment of the Constitution has empowered the Gram Sabha to conduct a social audit. This is relevant only in the villages. In the cities, the Right to Information Act empowers the people to inspect public records. And the second point is proper documentation. Everything right from the requirement gathering to planning to implementation must be properly documented. Some of the documents that should be made mandatory are applications, tenders, and proposals. The second point, financial statements, income and expenditure statements, registers of workers, inspection reports, etc. The third one is accessibility of documents. Merely generating documents is useless if they are not easily accessible. In this information age, all the documents must be put online. The third one is punitive action. The final and most important provision about which nothing is being done yet is to have punitive action for non-performance of the proposal, non-performance of the process of social audit. Unless there is legal punishment, there will be no incentive for the people in authority to implement the process in a fair manner. These are all the implementation of a social audit. The generic steps for the social audit are: the first point, clarity of purpose and the goal of the local elected body. The second point, identify stakeholders with a focus on their specific roles and duties. The third point, definition of performance indicators which must be understood and accepted by all. Indicator data must be collected by stakeholders on a regular basis. The fourth one, regular meetings to review and discuss the data or information on performance of indicators. Follow-up of social audit, meeting with the panchayat body, reviewing stakeholders, actions activities, and viewpoints, making commitments on changes and agreeing on future actions as recommended by the stakeholders. Then, establishment of a group of trusted local people, including elderly people, teachers, and others who are committed and independent, to be involved in the verification and to judge if the decisions based upon social audit have been implemented. The last point, the findings of the social audit should be shared with all local stakeholders. This encourages transparency and accountability. A report of the social audit meeting should be distributed for Gram Panchayat auditing. In addition, key decisions should be written on walls and boards and communicated orally. So, for conducting the social audit, there are certain hindrances which may come across. The very first hindrances in the social audit is mindset of people. This was a kind of hindrances. Let us see how that mindset of people create an hindrance or leads to an hindrance of the social audit. Even after 50 years of independence, people do not understand the concept of government. For the concept government for the people, of the people, and by the people, most of the people still think themselves as being ruled by the politicians, while politicians think that they are the rulers. Due to this reason, common people do not get involved in the developmental activities. Second hindrances in social audit is lack of any legal proceedings for not following the social audit principles. Unless there is a stringent penalty on authorities for not implementing social audit, they will not give up control because it reduces their kickbacks and authority. The third and final hindrances of social audit is lack of education among the common masses. Since common people are not that educated, they do not know their rights, let alone get them enforced. So these are all the hindrances will come across while conducting the social audit. So this is what the new area